One of the most popular topics of discussion in the media recently has been about the issue of doctors' unemployment crisis. How does it make sense that we are talking about NHS waiting list and doctors are still unemployed? It looks like, why don't you employ the doctors to solve the whole NHS waiting list problem? But that is actually not the situation. And obviously, it's beginning to look like it's actually not that simple. And that is why there's this current issue about doctors still being unemployed in the UK, and they seem to be getting worse. Like, compared to what it was last year, it's actually really getting worse. So recently there was an article that actually trended, on the social media about a GP who had to resort to driving Ubers in order to earn a living, because after his GP training he couldn't secure a job to work as a doctor. And now we are saying that it's not only the GP, a lot of other doctors, resident doctors, are really worried and concerned that what is going to be their fate, especially after their foundation years. And this is actually pushing a lot of doctors to consider leaving the UK completely to seek for jobs even outside of the UK. Why exactly are we still faced with the problem of doctors' unemployment amidst the long NHS waiting list? It was said that about 33,000 doctors actually applied for specialty training recently, and out of that, and these 33,000 doctors actually applied for the available 12,000 roles. So it means that an extra 21,000 doctors are not going to be able to get a training position at the end of that round. And so this actually calls for a lot of concern, because this is quite a huge number. It's actually very important to know that there are some factors that are responsible for this. Over the last few years, about 3-4 years now, the number of medical graduates has significantly and consistently increased, while there has not been a corresponding increase in the number of training positions. So it's being said that there isn't enough doctors, enough consultants in the NHS, and even one of the reasons why the specialty training position is not being increased is because there isn't enough consultants to actually supervise those roles if they eventually increase them. Another reason why doctors are facing unemployment, obviously, is also because some other healthcare professionals are beginning to take up roles that doctors used to, occupy, or take up tasks that doctors in previous years used to be the ones to handle.